is to be no pity nor any mercy. You must exterminate your foe until no trace remains of them. Those who cannot fight and those who cannot challenge you are to be ignored, and all things that help to achieve victory are to be used and then discarded. They are the principles under which the very first 13 Court Guard squads were originally founded. They exist to ensure the protection of the Soul Society. I can see that your blade is somewhat weathered.
Head Captain Genryusai, I apologize for this pathetic display.
Do not fret. I know that you are here to clear your mind.
Oh, could I be so negligent? I should be ready for battle at any time. This is completely unacceptable.
No. Do not let it weigh too much on your mind, and cease with all your drivel.
Well, if you say so, Head Captain Genryusai, is there something that you require of me now?
I merely happen to be passing by, that is all. It is nothing so grave.
Is that so? Head Captain Genryusai, while I know it would be extremely insolent of me, I must ask. I wish that you would spar with me.
It is not often that you have a request of me.
Our swords were not able to reach Aizen, or get to his gang of traitors either. If anything, we were in effect saved, all because of that Ryuka boy. Perhaps if I had caught on to his motives, seen his true nature, things might have been different. Guarding the Serete, and by extension protecting all of the Soul Society, is the duty of the 13 Court Guard squads. I cannot afford mistakes. I cannot afford to repeat the errors of the past. I don't mean to bring my personal feelings into the matter, but in the upcoming battle, I know that I will have to fight Kaname. For that purpose, I must do away with doubt and hone myself. It is for that reason I request a bout with you. The man who picked me up when I was down and led me into the Court Guard. Please, accept my plea, Head Captain.
I want to make certain. You do understand what it means to cross blades with me, don't you? You're fully aware?
Of course.
Very well. Then vent those feelings. Let them manifest in our battle.
Much obliged. You have my thanks.
Good. Now fully prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Ha!
Master, excuse me.
You? What brings you here?
I'm here with a report. The Ryuka are due to return to the world of the living tomorrow.
I see. Ichigo Kurosaki. The ones who led those youngsters into the Soul Society were actually Keisuke Urahara and Yoruichi Shihoin.
Yes, seems so.
I'd imagine that's when they realized Aizen's plans. They must have caught on to them at that time. Perhaps I'm too old. My age has dulled my senses. How shameful of me. I believe that if it were not for Ichigo Kurosaki and his friends...
Master Genryusai.
Hey! Hold up, Ichigo!
Listen! I'm telling you, I'm not gonna fight you ever again!
Speak of the devil.
It appears that everyone has rather opened up to those young fellows.
Yes, I also talked to him about Kuchiki, but thankfully he's a considerate kid. And so are his friends.
Is that right? An officer of the court guard shall die in the court guard. If one harms the court guard, one shall take one's own life. Perhaps a younger me would have had the ability to stop Aizen's plans, at least to some extent. Having said all that, I also believe the younger me would have found any number of reasons to exterminate the Ryoka. For now, I shall have to ascertain it for myself. Jushiro, I have a request I need to make of you.
What is it?
You're supposed to give a substitute Soul Reaper combat pass to Ichigo Kurosaki, correct?
Yes.
If so, I want you to continue surveillance through the badge. Ascertain what those humans are truly like.
But...
I understand what you're trying to say. If not for the Ryoka's intervention, Rukia Kuchiki would have died, and the whole Soul Society would have become little more than Aizen's plaything. I can say without a shadow of a doubt in my mind whatsoever, those Ryoka saved the Soul Society.
then...
Jushiro, in your opinion, why do we exist?
Everything that I do to serve the court guard. However...
You understand, right? Whatever the actual reason is, such things are often not so easy for one to accept.
I understand.
That is all for now.
Hey, you in there, old man Yama? Hope you don't mind me coming in for a bit.
Oh, Junsui.
Well, you see, I've been hearing you've been cooped up in the barracks lately, so I was getting worried you might not be well or something like that.
Always worrying, stuck on trifling nonsense. Cease that at once, and prepare for the coming battle that lies just over the horizon.
Yeah, about that. See, I've been thinking a lot, and I was just wondering if you'd mind having a little spar with me.
Well, now that came from out of the blue.
Those old bones of yours will get creaky if you don't move them about now and again, you know.
Such provocation isn't like you. Just who do you think I am?
Now, no need to say that. I just wanted to check, that's all. I realize that you went kinda easy on us in our last tussle. Still, I can't help but wonder if you can really be of much help in the upcoming battle if Jushiro and I alone were a match for you, you know?
I see. You really know exactly how to get on my nerves. It's quite the skill you have.
Whoa, you're a scary old man. Now then.
Very well then. That shall be all.
I'll be damned. You're still going strong at your old age, eh?
What is it now?
Just a bit of honest praise. I don't think I'll ever get close to your skill in my lifetime.
So the man who had just gotten under my skin is now trying to butter me up. What is it?
You know, something has really changed about you, old man Yama. I swear you've gotten kinder.
Pathetic! You're better off thinking about yourself rather than focusing your concerns on me. Your strike still lacks conviction.
That hurts. Well, that's what I get for poking the hornet's nest, I suppose. Let's just end it here. Keep on living, old man Yama. You're the only one in the Soul Society who can lead the 13 Court Guard squads, after all.
Out with it! I've changed, have I? I had thought that the only thing I lived to protect was the Soul Society.
But you always taught us that if we're to fight, then we should fight for justice.
It was you, Master, who urged us to become strong just for that reason.
Perhaps there is a logic to what Shunsui said that is worth considering. But I certainly did not expect to be on the receiving end of a lecture on justice. Shinji Hirako, you are now to become captain of Squad 5.
We're gonna be counting on you guys once again.
Yes.
Well then, I'll be on my...
Wait.
What?
Let me clear something up. You said that you were not really our allies, but you were enemies of Aizen, correct? And also that Ichigo Kurosaki was your ally.
I mean, I guess I did say that. I definitely did say that, no mistaking it. I feel the same way even now. Putting that aside, from this point on, as members of the 13 Court Guard squads, we'll do what needs to be done.
I see.
I'll be off now.
We are not done speaking yet.
Huh?
What kind of man is he? How do you perceive Ichigo Kurosaki? There is no need for suspicion. I too believe that we are indebted to him. We owe him a great deal. So, you think my gratitude doesn't mean anything?
I wouldn't go that far, but still, I know without a doubt that guy is suffering at the moment.
Does it frustrate you?
Ichigo has always fought to protect others when they're in trouble. I hear that even now, he receives thank you letters from the cops for all the help that he's given to the people in need. But right now, he doesn't have his Soul Reaper powers. He realizes that someone could be suffering somewhere and he wouldn't be able to help. He can put on a brave face, but he's powerless. I think that's how he's feeling right now.
Is that so?
I'm off, for real this time.
Now then, it is time for me to ask you a few questions.
It appears that Kisuke Urahara has poured his spiritual energy into the sword. He is thus attempting to assist Ichigo Kurosaki. And it's not just Kisuke Urahara. Many Soul Reapers from every squad have gathered to assist him.
I see. So, that explains why soldiers have been sneaking around lately. That makes things clearer. So it was not just my will, but also that of the Soul Society.
It seems, although Mayuri did proclaim that doing so would be an offense, Right at this moment, there is great momentum building. Our Soul Reapers are uniting to help Ichigo Kurosaki. Head Captain,
Very well, then. This is an emergency summons. This concerns all captains and lieutenants. You are to convene at the Squad 1 barracks immediately. Take that sword with you, Keisuke Urahara.
Head Captain, then does that mean...
Whatever shape it may have taken, we were saved by Ichigo Kurosaki. It is now our turn to return the favor and save Ichigo Kurosaki. Even if it means breaking with tradition, if we do not repay him now, it will be an eternal embarrassment for the 13 Court Guard squads. These are the head captain's orders. Attention, all 13 Court Guard squads, captains and lieutenants. You will now load your spiritual pressure into this sword. With our help, Ichigo Kurosaki will regain his Soul Reaper powers.
Head Captain Yamamoto!
So he's come.
Yes. It's about Ichigo Kurosaki.
Very well, then. I shall hear you out.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for sparing some time for us, sir. We are here to inquire about Ichigo Kurosaki. We would sincerely like to ask that he receive a generous...
You're much too nervous, Rukia.
You fool! Would you take this more seriously?
It is precisely as Lieutenant Abare says, Lieutenant Kutsuki. It is now in this time of war that we should seek to lessen the burden weighing on his shoulders.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you for making a special exception for Ichigo. We really cannot thank you enough.
All I did was make a judgment that would not bring shame to our order. Certainly you would do the same, Lieutenant Abare.
Yes, I feel the same way. Thank you. We're very grateful to you for giving us the opportunity to say thanks directly. So, thank you. For helping Ichigo, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Let me ask both of you one question. Tell me, why did you support Ichigo Kurosaki to the extent that you did? What was it that compelled you to act thusly?
He is our friend.
Oh,
Yes, I agree. I feel the same way. Ichigo is our friend. Whether he's a Soul Reaper or not, doesn't change a thing. The thing is, he always tries to protect his friends. No, he helps anyone who needs it. No matter what they mean to him, he'll be there through thick and thin. He doesn't care that it's impossible. He'll still give it a try despite that. That's just the kind of guy he is. Right, Rukia?
Yes, you're right. And that's the reason why we want to be Ichigo's ally and stand by his side.
that Ichigo Kurosaki, he is a truly curious man. It is not something that I, who was once proclaimed to be a demon, could have ever imagined. Shunsui said that I had changed, and perhaps there's truth to that. But I am not the only one who has changed. One must not desire finding or creating beauty in engaging in war. One must not desire virtue in passing on. One must not be concerned only with oneself. If one wants to protect the king and his 5 gods, one must destroy one's enemy in their entirety. Do not desire beauty in war. Do not desire virtue in passing on. That is the way of the court guard, and has remained so to this very day. And yet people change. And so, the Soul Society changes as well. It is strange. He is almost mysteriously lacking in ill will.